Hey guys, Cynic from Yala Esports here. I'm bringing you another video. But first I'm going to explain like where I've been, what's happening, and going forward what I'm going to start by doing. So I took a break to kind of focus on myself as a coach and try and obviously stabilize myself in a coaching environment. Um, and obviously, therefore, I wouldn't be as distracted or I wouldn't have really poor quality content. So I kind of took a break to find my footing. Started up, started up now with Yala Esports MENA team, trying to hopefully bring them into contenders or at least trials, to show that that region does have quality players that just needs to be like found. Um, so the subject I want to talk about is quite an annoying one in the lower tier, or in any tier of Overwatch or any esport. But it like this system can be tried in all esports. It doesn't have to be in Overwatch. And obviously this varies from person to person depending on how you are as a person. But the things that you can do to stop tilting or try to prevent the tilting is like in scrims. So scrims aren't going so well, and you're losing, and you guys don't like. You guys are just obviously tilting because you're losing. Now here are a few things that you could like honestly do to try and prevent that, or at least put it at the back of your mind. So if you genuinely want to improve as a player and as a team, you would find ways to power through, and things like it doesn't matter if the scrim is going bad. You try and find things that you can like improve on individually and as a team, so that keeps that fuel going. So that at least you're showing some sort of progress as a player and as a team to stop the tilt. So an example of that is you're losing pretty hard against a team. Um, and it's not going so well. You getting out mechanically played, out macro, and all that other stuff. You could take like a few minutes to discuss the team, like what sort of benefit do you want to get from the scrim block? Whether that be macro, whether that be micro, whether that be an individual performance stat, like do you want to communicate more? Do you want to try some comps? There's all sorts of things that you could do to try and make the scrim block beneficial, and it will also avoid tilting, because then you can still see that you're getting something from that block. So it mostly comes down to a mental state and how well you can really like drive yourself forward to keep going, no matter how hard it gets. Um, as a player, I have experience. Obviously, I have experience with tilting because I did it as a player for a while, until I watched a few videos and spoke with a few people, and they put me on like a different regime as to how to deal with it, um, which was mostly give myself personal goals, ask my coach individual things that I can focus on during that scrim block. It took a lot of attention away from me losing the scrim block, but so I could focus individually on those things. Um, so this isn't a foolproof method that, oh, I'm magically not going to tilt anymore. It's the mentality of the player and the person, um, and obviously how much of a driven person you are to improve, to find ways to not tilt. So it's just a short video today. I just wanted to get this out just to like kind of kickstart back into the channel. I will try to do 2 to 3 uploads a week. Um, if you want any subjects covered that I haven't spoke about, so the subjects I'm going to be focusing on mostly are obviously in this video with tilt. The second one is most likely going to be like the current meta, and what I think strong, what I think could be working if teams put time into it. Um, and then obviously my next one is probably going to be about like individual roles within teams, within those within the meta right now. So obviously what the roles are within goats, individual players, what the roles are in floats, individual players, roles within anti-goats and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have anything that you would like me to specifically go through, just leave it in the comments and I'll try to get to that. Yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helped slightly. Yeah, see you guys.